If you look at someone's brain right before they zone out, something strange happens. About 12 seconds before it hits, scientists can already see a signal forming. But when attention finally slips, when the mind drifts, something incredible happens inside the brain. And it turns out, zoning out isn't bad for you. It might actually be necessary. In a breakthrough study, researchers tracked the brains of healthy adults. First, after a normal night of sleep. Then again, after keeping them awake all night. As expected, the sleep-deprived group zoned out more often. But what surprised scientists wasn't behavior. It was what the brain was doing. Every time someone lost focus, even for a moment, cerebrospinal fluid surged through the brain, then pulled back a second later, over and over again. Zone out, flush, return. And here's the wild part. This exact same flushing happens during deep sleep. When you sleep, your brain cycles through stages. Light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, where dreams live. Deep sleep is special. That's when your brain cleans itself. There's a system called the glymphatic system. Basically your brain's waste disposal. During deep sleep, brain cells shrink slightly, creating space for fluid to wash through and carry waste away. And yes, there's waste. Your brain produces proteins and chemical byproducts all day long. Things like beta amyloid and tau proteins. If they build up, they're linked to diseases like Alzheimer's. So deep sleep flushes them out. And zoning out? It appears to do something similar. If you don't get enough deep sleep, your brain doesn't just give up. It takes matters into its own hands. Those fluid waves will happen anyway. And when they do, attention drops. It's almost like your brain says, I'll take a micro cleaning now, even if it costs you focus. That's why zoning out isn't laziness. It's a protective response. A coordinated shift in brain activity, breathing, heart rate, and fluid flow, all working together to keep your brain healthy. In fact, scientists notice that 12 seconds before zoning out, pupils constrict, breathing slows, heart rate drops. Your brain is preparing. Now, yes, these lapses can be dangerous during things like driving, but in many cases, they're your brain's way of surviving sleep loss. Most zoning out in the study was unintentional. People were simply exhausted. But what if you do it on purpose? Early research on daydreaming didn't look great. People whose mind wandered a lot often felt less happy. Their thoughts drifted towards stress, regret, and anxiety. Some studies even showed people preferred mild electric shocks over sitting alone with their thoughts. But newer research tells a different story. When mind wandering is intentional, the benefits appear. The brain's default mode network activates, a system tied to creativity, planning, and self-reflection. Creativity goes up. Ideas connect in new ways. Problems keep processing in the background. Researchers call this the incubation effect. Step away from problem, and your brain keeps working on it quietly. Daydreaming also helps with future planning, mentally rehearsing conversations, obstacles, and goals. It even plays a role in how we build meaning and understand who we are. But here's the problem. We live in a world where 10 seconds of boredom feels unbearable. The moment our mind drifts, we reach for our phones. And by doing that, we erase the very mental state our brains need. Boredom isn't good or bad. It's a signal. Often, it's telling you something feels meaningless or unfinished. If you always silence that signal with stimulation, you train your brain to fear stillness. And over time, the urge to escape boredom gets stronger. If you want to daydream intentionally, give your brain something meaningful to chew on. Goals, ideas, questions about your future. And if you zone out accidentally, don't judge it. It doesn't mean you're lazy. It might mean your brain is cleaning itself. I know this is hard in a world full of phones. But learning that zoning out actually has benefits made me rethink it. I reach for my phone a little less. I let my mind wander a little more. And honestly, I think my brain thanks me for it. You should try it too. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more future contents.